What's up guys, it's Trevor with Embers. Today we have a new top 5 video, top 5. Today we're doing the top 5 quality grills. Specifically, we're talking built-in. I know there's a bunch of cart models behind me, but that's how we display them sometimes. Top 5 quality built-in grills. Let's go. All right, don't forget, if you're in the Denver, Colorado area, come to our showroom today. You can check out all these products for yourself here. Also check out our awesome new golf channel that we have rolling. I think you'll like it. Okay, so what is the top 5 quality built-in grills? Well, if you watched my videos before, we really have 3 tiers of grills. We have quality, which is our lowest tier. I'll get to quality in a minute. Quality, premium, and luxury. So this is gonna be quality. So this is our lowest tier for built-in grills. Now, when I say lowest tier, that's why we call it quality, is we don't really sell anything that you're gonna find at a big box store. So everything is still, you know, $1,500 to $3,500, $4,000, maybe not quite that high. I would say $1,500 to $3,500, you know, in this price range. So usually, and we're talking built-in. So usually when people are doing built-in, you know, an island or something, they're not looking for something base grade. So that's why our first tier starts where the big box guys end. You know, that $1,500 grill or so. You know, probably actually closer to 2, but some grills are around $1,500. All right, shall we start with number 5? All right, so coming in at number 5 is gonna be the Coyote grill series. So the Coyote series really has 2 models. They have the S series and the C series. The C series is gonna be more affordable. It's definitely gonna be in that entry-level price point. Now, you'll see 3 out of these 5 grills have a tremendous amount of overlap. And the reason is they are China-made grills, and I don't know this for sure, I think some of them are coming out of the same factory. They're coming from the same place. So I think what happens is, especially in this category, this is the most saturated category that we sell, a lot of product overlap, and honestly, you can research till you're blue in the face. Little tip, they're not that much different. If you're buying a China-made, now I say that, but it's still a good quality grill. But in this entry-level price point, feature differences, not a ton. So if you want to have a breakdown between the C series and the S series, I have a full-length video on that. But essentially, I'll just kind of give you the rundown here. So it is all stainless grill, no spring-assisted hood, solid stainless steel cooking grates. Now the S series comes upgraded with the ceramic briquettes, which are pretty nice, and cast stainless burner. So this has one of the nicer burners in our series, and then you get an infrared burner standard as well. The C series, you're gonna go more to, you're still gonna get the cast stainless burners, which is huge. I think the C series has the best burners out of the bunch that's in our top 5 that has that cast stainless. You don't get the ceramic briquettes, you don't get a rotisserie, and you don't get the infrared burner, and you also don't get interior lighting. So the C series does lose a lot, but if you're shopping for a price point model, it's a great model. I think it comes in 30, 36, and 42-inch grill. Again, not a lot to go over here, just a solid stainless grill, 304, and you know, looks really good in the island, but again, not a lot of bells and whistles with this guy. So that's our number 5 grill. I'm kind of going through the short because we have a lot of grills to break down. We'll put the full-length video if you want a, you know, full 10-minute review on just this grill. We have that video already made. We'll include it down in the comment section. All right, let's get to number 4. All right, guys, coming in at number 4, it's gonna be the DCS 7 series. Now, the DCS model is actually a premium model. This grill's borderline a premium grill. So the only reason it's not rated higher is I think it's one of the nicer in the bunch, but it kind of is in that no man's land where it's kind of a little bit pricey for quality, but it's not quite in the premium category, if that makes sense. So it was just kind of falling somewhere in the middle here. So if you get the 30-inch grill without a rotisserie, you're gonna be in the $3,000 mark. So it's made in Mexico, not made in China. So really good value, I think, for a $3,000 grill. You do get the cast stainless, not the burner, but the cooking grates are cast stainless. And one of the very unique things about DCS is their cooking grates are reversible, and then they're also at an angle. So all of your grease drippings are gonna drip towards the front of the grill into your grease trap. They also have very unique ceramic briquettes, which I'll show you. So they use sort of the spaghetti ropes. That's what I call them. That's not what they're called. And definitely promotes a very nice even heat, and then you can rotate them this way. That'd be kind of annoying when they're all dirty. And then they use just a standard U-shaped burner system. 7 Series does not have any lighting. Unless you do the rotisserie model, there is a light on the rotisserie kit. But this is a great series. And what's cool about DCS is they offer a ton of cool accessories. So it's great for a built-in application because they have really good storage, really good refrigeration, all the accessories that you'd want to go on an island. Same thing, if you want the full-length review on this, we compare this to the 9 Series, which actually made it into the luxury category. So that's what I mean, this was almost borderline premium. We'll include a link below to check out that video as well. So that's number 4. Should we get to number 3? Yeah. Coming in number 3, gonna be the Napoleon Pro 665, specifically that model only. Okay, so if you watch any of my videos, you know that the Napoleon grills I'm very, very high on. One of my favorite grills. The Pro Series in particular, especially the 665, it's a 40-inch grill. You get a ton of real estate for the money. Made in Canada, so not made in China grill. The reason this isn't higher is, remember, we're focusing on built-in. So I think on a cart, this grill is sometimes number 1 in like a premium category. Yeah, I would say premium category. Because you get so many features within the cart itself. The only bummer is when you go to a built-in model, you lose the infrared burner on the side, which I think is the best feature of the cart model. But you still have the exterior knobs that light up that also rotate colors. And you can set it on a color. It has a lifetime warranty as well. It has an integrated smoker box, has a motion floor light that's gonna, you know, shine up your floor. And then it has their wave rod 9mm cooking grates. Rotisserie is standard, interior lighting is standard, and then they just have their standard 10,000 BTU burners, which are very, very reliable as well. Now, there's 2 reasons this isn't rated higher. Is number 1, I think it's better value on a cart. But the second reason this wouldn't be my number 1 grill is specifically, again, we're talking built-in. All of their components, they're just not up to speed on. Napoleon is not up to speed compared to the other brands as far as storage drawers, side burners, you know, power burners, that type of thing. You can't do it like all uniform Napoleon. They have their 700 series, which you've seen me review before. Not the biggest fan of that grill. It's not my favorite grill. I like the Pro 665 better. But if you're just after 40 inches of real estate for a tremendous value, not made in China, with a lifetime warranty, this grill sums that up. So again, I have a really, really detailed review of this grill. We'll include in the comments, the full link for this. All right, should we get to number 2? Coming in at number 2, it's gonna be the Angus and Brahma series. So if you watch my videos, this is the Brahma because it's the 38-inch, almost a 48-inch grill, or 40-inch grill. Only difference between the Angus and the Brahma is going to be size. So the Angus is a 32-inch, this is a 38-inch. Now, if you're interested in saving even more money, I think Bull offers the best for the dollar, because they have the Lone Star and the Outlaw, which are their 2 even more base grade grills than this. And those are, you know, we do those a ton in commercial projects, apartment complexes where they don't want any bells and whistles, outdoor kitchen by the pool, just plain Jane grilled. If you're interested in something like that, under $2,000, check out the Lone Star and Outlaw. They're awesome grills. So the Bull series, now as I'm getting ahead of myself, but number 1, actually I'm not gonna tell you what number 1 is. This grill is gonna look eerily familiar as we get to number 1. So this is a China-made product, but it's made very, very well. So as stainless steel cooking grates, again, you're starting to see a pattern here. In the quality lineup, there's not a ton of feature differences. You're starting to see that? You see that, Chris? Yeah. A lot of overlap. So I think you can, like I said, you could over-research this category pretty easy. But what's interesting is these are actually in here. So these are the burners that Bull uses. So this is one of my favorite burners in a gas grill. It's cast stainless. Burners are going to be on the side. This one's split open so you can kind of see it here. And then these little diverters help not keep the back of the grill as hot, because usually the back of the grill runs extra hot. That's what it looks like with the lid on. And then this little lid on the side sort of caps this like a house and protects these burner ports so they stay nice and solid. These are your sear diverters or your grease diverters, and those sit over the top of your burners to protect them. Now the Angus and the Brahma both come standard with interior lighting. They come standard with an infrared rotisserie burner and a rotisserie spit rod. So again, a ton of value here for what you get. And again, not a whole lot of thrills outside of lighting and rotisserie. Not a lot to talk about. So this is kind of a faster top 5 video, but again, the Bull series, same thing. They offer a plethora of storage components, you know, refrigeration, you know, griddle, power burner, side burner. So you can do, if you want everything uniform and you want it all to match, of course, Bull's a great way to go. Okay, should we get to number 1? Coming in at number 1, it's gonna be the Blaze LTE series. This grill right here is our number 1 selling grill in this category, and I don't think it's close. How many of these do you think we sell to everything else, Tate?
Blaze LTEs?
Yeah. 5 to 1?
4 to 1, yeah, at least.
Okay, I'll go with that. I'll go with 3 to 4 to 1. Here's the thing though. When I open this lid, you tell me if this is basically the identical grill we just reviewed. Boom. Now look at this one over here. It's almost identical. So for example, the number 1 most identical thing to this grill, I guarantee you, if the grills aren't coming out of the same factory, these burners are. What do you think, Chris?
Yeah, they look exactly
The
the same.
burners are, this doesn't have a lid on it, but I'll put this over here so you can see it. They are essentially identical grills. Now I say essentially, there are a few minor tweaks, and this is what I'm talking about when I think they're coming out of the same factory. So this is how Chinese manufacturing works sometimes. You can basically buy this private labeled SKU, whether it's, and I don't know that this is for sure what Blaze is doing, or Bull. I'm guessing. So if I'm speaking out of pocket, you guys just call me and let me know and I'll redact the statement. You can buy a SKU, a grill head SKU, and then you can say, all right, what tweaks do you want to make it yours? You know, to make it your brand. Do you want red lights? Do you want different grill grates? We can change the we can change the grill grates for you. So you can see that's what's different about it. We have knob lighting, the Bull does not. We have these triangular shaped, I think they're just a little bit nicer cooking grates. So they're gonna be flat on the bottom, so more surface area to heat up for better heat retention. And then the points on the top, I think, give you a little bit better sear. And then the other thing, there's just a couple things that are different about this that I like better. There are grease diverters. If you look in here, they cover almost the entire surface area, right? Versus Bull is just directly over the burners only. So I think that just gives you a little bit more even heat. Also, they give you these little dividers. So if you wanted to run one burner hot while the other one was a little cooler, if you're doing veggies and steaks or whatever you want to do, that's what those do. The only thing the Blaze is missing actually is a spit rod. So they give you a rotisserie burner, but no rotisserie spit rod and motor. Super annoying. I wish they just included it. But you actually miss that. So you're like, all right, if it's missing that, why do I rate this higher? Well, the lit up knobs are kind of cool. I do think the cooking grates are slightly better. I think you get the dividers, which is nice, and the grease diverters are a little bit better. Outside of that, I think they're almost the exact same machine. But the main reason I rated this number 1 is me personally working with both companies. We've had much better warranty and customer service with the Blaze LTE. Actually, the whole Blaze brand. So I would rate it number 1 over Bull just based on the quality of brand it is and the customer service that they offer. So we don't like selling products or grills that the manufacturer doesn't work well with us on, because let's say you buy a grill from us and then you call and complain because you have a problem. Well, it's not, and I don't mean this the way it sounds, because we always take care of our customers. If you pay us money, we're gonna take care of you. But what I'm thinking is like, all right, let's say something warped or something went wrong with the grill. I'm thinking, well, why should I pay for it? Because it's not my problem, it's the manufacturer's problem. Now, I will pay for it if I have to. We always, like I said, we're not gonna leave a customer hanging. So I want to work with manufacturers that are gonna work with me, because I'm their customer. We take care of our customers, well, I'm their customer, they should take care of me. So the brands that offer the best service are the brands that we push, because it's better for you and it's better for me. That was like my little spiel that I'm giving you as a business owner. But it does affect the quality of the grill. We want to make sure you have customer service, not just from what you're buying, but 2-3 years from now, if you got a problem or you even need a replacement part that's not under warranty that you can buy, they're just easier to work with. And so that's why I would rate the Blaze LTE as our #1 grill. The quality of service that we get from them, again, it's not my favorite thing that grills have so much overlap, especially this from the Bull, because it's like, oh, what kind of innovation are we really doing here? Well, it's a tried and true grill at a tried and true price, and they just gave it a few little tweaks that make it better than the competition. So that's my spiel on my top 5. Stay tuned for top 5 premium. That video is coming up next. Top 5 luxury is already posted and up. That's my favorite video to shoot, because even if you're not in the market, go check out that video, because you're gonna see some stupid grills, some $12,000 grills that nobody ever needs. People buy them though, they do it. But it's a fun watch. So even if you're not in the market for that, go check it out. It's a pretty fun video. All right, we'll see you guys next time.